So that was a very significant growth in the resource, and that allowed us to close a $107 million financing in November, led by Canaccord, and right now we're executing on a 110,000 meter drill program, which is aimed at converting the entire resource to measured and indicated by year-end.
Hello and welcome to the Assay TV. I am on site at 121 Mining Investment London, Day 2. And I am joined by Robert Wers, who is the CEO of Osisko Metals. So thank you for joining me today.
Thank you very much. Always a pleasure.
So we're quite familiar with the company, but can you give us a little overview for anyone unfamiliar?
We're a Canadian-based base metal development company with two core projects. One zinc project in the Northwest Territory called Pine Point, and now a copper project in the Gaspé Peninsula of Quebec.
So looking at the Gaspé copper project, there's been quite a lot of news there recently. So can you go through the highlights of some drill results and share some of the highlights and how the findings will impact your resource estimates?
Yes, so we released, we tripled the resource with a new resource estimate last November. We're right now sitting about just over 800 million tons indicated and 670 million tons inferred. So close to 1.5 billion collectively in pit, running about 0.28 copper and about 0.35% copper equivalent with moly and silver credits. So that was a very significant growth in the resource, and that allowed us to close a $107 million financing in November, led by Canaccord, and right now we're executing on a 110,000 meter drill program, which is aimed at converting the entire resource to measured and indicated by year-end.
So you're located in Quebec. Can you share the advantages of being located there?
Well, Quebec obviously is one of the friendliest mining jurisdictions in the world. We already have strong government support for the project. It's going to be economically certainly a game changer for the future of the peninsula. And it's a brownfield site. Noranda operated the mine from 1955 to 99. So infrastructure is still in place. We're less than 100 kilometers away from the deep water port, which is very important. When you plan on shipping hundreds of thousands of tons of concentrate, being near water is obviously very important. We have access to power, hydropower. The hydro infrastructure is also still in place. So it's a great place to be, both in terms of location and jurisdiction, and one of the reasons we acquired the asset from Glencore.
So beyond Gaspé, let's look at the Pine Point project. What is the latest there?
Pine Point is in joint venture with Appian Capital from here in London. They're acquiring a 65% interest in the property. We're essentially free carried on the project to FID as the Pine Point project advances, and still scheduled to be at FID if all goes well by the end of 28. Right now we're in feasibility.
So lots going on then.
A lot going on.
Yeah, so to wrap up, what should our investors be looking out for in the near term?
Well, this year, huge amount of news flow from the drill program. We already released, had two press releases on drill results, which happily is already expanding the current resource. But the main objective beyond the potential expansion is to convert it all to measured and indicated, so we can move on to an advanced PEA followed by feasibility, which we hope to complete by the end of 27.
So lots to look forward to. Thank you, Robert, for joining me, and
Thank you.
I hope you have a really great event with us.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.